Hello again, everyone. Thanks for clicking into the Gas Prep Sports YouTube page as we continue our series of projecting the brackets here. This is Slim Kimmel with GasPrepSports.com. At the State A in Billings, we've got Columbia Falls versus Laurel in the first round, and Stevensville and Browning. That's the top of the bracket there. Obviously, some perennial powers there. Laurel, Stevensville, I think are the two best teams in Class A this year. I've said it all season long, and I still believe it now, even though Laurel's coming in as the 2 seed out of the East. Columbia Falls, obviously, is a perennial power out of the Northwest, and Browning had a solid year. They're coming as the 2 seed out of the Central, but they're another solid team. So we've got two pretty good matchups here. I do expect Laurel and Stevensville to advance to Friday's semifinal. I think that's one of the better games of the tournament. Stevensville, tons of athleticism. They're big. Probably the most talented team here, but Laurel, you can't really count them out. They're a great defensive team. If they get going, they're a great shooting team. It does help that they've had this experience playing at Rimrock Auto Arena at Metro Park. So you've got a good game there. I do expect Stevensville to edge the Locomotives and get to the State A championship game. On the bottom side of the bracket here, we have Billings Central versus Frenchtown and Belgrade versus Butte Central here. I think Billings Central and Butte Central win those two first-round games. I'm not going to say easily, but I think they do advance. I don't think there's going to be a lot of doubt there by the end of it. Two fairly similar teams, really good defensively, not great offensively. I think this Billings Central-Butte Central semifinal matchup could be a really low-scoring affair, kind of like what we're used to seeing out of Billings Central and Laurel at the Eastern A Divisional Tournament. I have the Maroons winning this game in a really low-scoring affair. I would guess if either team gets to 40, they're going to win that one. So that sets up the All-Southwestern A Championship between Stevensville and Butte Central. Stevensville has won 2 of 3 in that series this season. I believe Butte Central is the only Class A team to beat Stevensville this year, so that should be a good matchup there. I'm going to go with Stevensville to hoist the state championship and look for Laurel and Billings Central to play each other in the consolation.